Injuries and pain from housework are pretty common. The nature of a lot of those activities is repetitive, and whenever you do something repetitive, if you're not using correct form, there is a risk for injury. The common injuries that we see developing from housework are a lot of times low back pain, if people are not using correct form, or body mechanics when they're lifting or bending or getting in certain positions. That can cause undue stress to those regions, particularly with the low back, sometimes in the knees and shoulders as well. Some of the warning signs of oncoming pain or issues are if you get into a certain position or you're trying to lift something that's too heavy, if you're unable to keep good form and good spinal position, that can cause a problem, and you'll usually know about it pretty quick. There are times when you'll maintain a position for a while and gradually you'll become more and more painful, you'll start to feel sore, and when you get to that point, it's important that you get out of that position or discontinue the activity. Proper preparation can make housework easier on your body by positioning things correctly. So if you have a certain task, if you can get things close to you and within reach so that you're not stretching or reaching to a point where it's putting your body in a bad position, that can help to prevent injury. Lack of proper technique can impact people long term. If they're doing something incorrectly and they do that over the course of several hours or several days, all of that adds up and can cause a lot of stress to your body, which results in injury. Body One typically works with people to recover from injuries resulting from housework or yard work by first just trying to decrease their pain. I usually tell people that we need to bring you back to baseline. And then once we've done that, then we address the reasons why that problem was caused, whether that's because of a lack of flexibility, a lack of strength, or just improper body mechanics and position. So one of the things that's really important to consider when you're working out in the yard or working around the house is the position of your spine, and you want to make sure that you use good body mechanics and keep your spine in what we call a neutral position. So first of all, Matt's going to show you what not to do, what people typically do when they're working in the yard. And what we don't want you to do is we don't want you to flex from the hips. That rounds your back out here and puts a lot of strain to your lumbar spine or your low back. So the way that we want you to do this that's more safe is you get your feet close to the box as you can, and you can lean down, but you always want to try to keep your head and shoulders up as Matt is showing here. And as long as your head and shoulders are up, your spine stays in that nice neutral position. So there's a couple of easy core exercises that you can do that help to protect your spine when you're working around the house or in the yard. The first one that we're going to show you is called a bridge exercise. So you lie on your back with your knees bent, and all you're doing is raising your hips up off the ground. With this one, you want to make sure that you exhale on the way up and inhale on the way down. You never want to hold your breath when you're doing a core exercise. Now your midsection is going to stay put on the floor, and you're going to use your legs to work your abdominal muscles. So all Matt's going to do here is he's going to try to keep his spine in that neutral position and then hold it there as he marches one knee up, sets it back down, and then repeats that on the other side. So with a combination of good lifting form, good bending form, using good body mechanics, and having good strength and support around your spine, you'll be able to get your yard work and your housework done safely and enjoy doing it.